Welcome to this Guild Wars Let's Play. You're with Reggie, General Asserter, and joining me as always is the blue-clad Seraphis Hills.
Hey.
How are you today, Sambo?
What the heck? Are you? I know what's going on here. I know you and the viewers. I've seen
What's
the comments.
Sambo?
You're conspiring against me. You're trying to turn this into the Reggie Show. You're all trying to get rid of me. I can tell.
Oh, Sambo, we know it's the Reggie Show.
You know what? You're dead right there. Actually, you're probably right. I can't deny that. I must say you do a very, very good intro. Even the welcome bit at the beginning, I must say that there you go.
I've heard it a lot.
That is the funniest thing. Yes, well done. Take a bow for that one. There you go, folks. This episode is the Let's Play Guild Wars with Reggie episode. Well, and welcome to all of our viewers, of course. And, gosh, maybe you've set up a tradition there. Maybe you'll have to introduce each show. Maybe we can alternate it between shows. That was very, very good. You took me totally by surprise. Anyhow, folks, you might remember
We'll see.
if you joined us in the last episode, here we are on the map. We are in the middle of a mission. That's right. We got halfway through Fort Ranik before we ran out of time because, of course, these missions can take a while. I think, Reggie, the Great Northern Wall took almost an hour. Well, an hour of our episode.
It did,
time,
yeah. Well, by the time we had you prattling on for about 45 minutes in the beginning, the mission took about 15 minutes to run.
You know what? I think the biggest mistake I made in the last episode was that I mentioned that you were being nice. Now, that was foolish of me, wasn't it? Because, of course, all that means is that you've drawn it to your attention.
It plays on my mind. I have to go, that's not me. That's not right.
Oh, God. All right. So we're back to normal again, folks. That was short-lived. Anyhow, you may remember in the last episode, we not only picked up a couple of quests, but we got the bonus mission, didn't we? Now, I'm trying to see here in our quest log, Reggie, where it shows. Oh, here we go. All right, so if you look under Fort Ranik in your quest log, of course, you can see there, retake the Great Northern Wall. And Reggie, you were describing to us, by the way, in last episode, kind of a brief overview of the story. Just in case people missed the last episode or have forgotten since then, can you tell us what happened, of course, with the Great Northern Wall mission, the end of that?
Well, the Great Northern Wall mission, we were sent out to spy on a camp of Charr forces, and they actually spotted us, and they stormed on us, which, of course, I saved the day and managed to
what was that
run
again?
back to the wall, and the entire party. I saved the day, Sambo. You just got to live with this, okay?
Credit where credit is due. Unfortunately, I can never live that one down because it's true you did, yes. Anyhow, yes.
I did. Yeah, so, and when by the time we got back to the wall, there was the cutscene saying that, the Charr have basically taken over, we have to retreat. And where we ended up at the end of that cutscene was in Fort Ranik. So that means that the Charr had taken the Great Northern Wall. Our troops have retreated to Fort Ranik, and this one seems to be going back to the Great Northern Wall and maybe trying to retake that area that we previously had occupancy of.
Absolutely, and in fact, that's exactly why it says, I'd imagine, retake the Great Northern Wall. So thank goodness one of us is paying attention. Thanks for that, Reggie. So you're right there, push back the invading Charr army. And of course, the great thing is Reggie spotted the bonus mission there. You can see it listed under the actual other quests there for the mission objectives bonus. Rescue Dieter Saberlin from his Charr imprisonment. Now, you know what? I was just thinking, Reggie, if you follow the mission path from start to end, it's been my experience that you can very easily actually miss the bonus. And generally from what I've seen in all the missions I've ever run, the bonus is always off the beaten track. Now, is that what you've found?
It does tend to be a little bit, you do tend to have to explore a little bit more to either find the bonus or achieve the bonus.
Yeah.
I know that in my level 20 character who has done most of the missions in the Prophecies game,
yep.
I haven't got half of them with the bonus.
Right,
because you'll either trigger the end of the mission by accomplishing it and not have gone that little extra step to get the bonus. So
yeah, exactly.
It'll be interesting to see if we manage to do it.
Well, yeah, that's right. So, I guess we should move on out, but we've been, running along this road. I'm trying to look at the map. I'm guessing that, wherever there's a turn-off, like, for example, here, I don't know, it seems like we can go two ways. Do you reckon it's worth popping up where these Charr are? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Do we
Well,
want
I don't know. I think both ways look like there's forces up there.
Oh, well, I
Let's
guess we
go
might
to
as well try both.
Go to the closest and
Yeah, absolutely.
work our way
well,
through.
Well, no choice now because they're attacking us, I guess. But yeah, I've got a funny feeling that if they're going to stick a bonus anywhere, it's probably somewhere around here, off to the side.
Oh, and they've come up behind as well.
Ah! And as always, they're beating me up. Gosh, they love me, don't they?
Well, there's got to be someone who does.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was definitely a short-lived spell there when Reggie was being nice to me. Actually, you weren't even being...
And we've got a green boss.
Now you've done your homework, haven't you?
I have, since last episode. That would be a ranger.
So it's Ranger versus Ranger in this case. Alright, so yeah, Reggie has been doing her homework, and of course, this was all a big tip-off from one of our wonderful viewers who said to us, hey, you know, the actual colour of the boss determines the profession that it is. So, you know what, that makes perfect sense, because of course we can see there it's actually shooting at us with bows. So, yeah, I guess you're dead right. So green is Ranger.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, well, it does. Do you...
Yeah, well, there's actually a light green and a dark green. The light green is Ranger, the dark green is Necromancer.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. Now, in the last episode, by the way, I'm going to just keep going up here because I reckon, even though this is off the beaten path, I reckon that this is off the beaten path. You reckon this
could be the bonus part?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know for sure, but heck, you know, let's try it. Now, Reggie, I don't know if you remember, in the last episode, we came up across a boss that was red. I don't suppose you happen to know what red means in terms of their professions.
Yes, a red boss is an elementalist.
Okay, and again, that makes sense because they were bombarding us with fire. So, of course, that's a spell that a mage or an elementalist is going to cast. So, okay, very handy.
For some reason, I targeted on the mower bird.
Yeah, now, that's another thing I've been dying to ask somebody who knows, because I certainly don't. I mean, is there any point to killing the mower birds? I mean, they seem to be all around the place, and of course they were plentiful in prophecies, like pre-searing as well. There used to be heaps of them roaming around there. But I wonder if there's any kind of achievement.
I'm going to interrupt you a little bit here.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've got a couple of Charr. They look like they're standing in front of what could be a barricade of some description. And on my mini-map, I can see a green pip behind. So, could this be a prison that may be imprisoning someone?
And of course, what you're trying to say is if we look at our log here, we can say, rescue Dieter Sable from his Charr imprisonment. Well, there's the Charr, and like you say, there's the prison. So, gosh, maybe it was worth coming up all this way off the beaten track. And if so, and you can see that
actually had a good idea.
Yeah, oh, look, it's opened up. And, oh, my Lord, look at this. It is Dieter Sable. Oh, my God, thank you, you're welcome, no problem. Let's have a look at that.
Do we have
bonus.
To keep him alive?
Oh, yeah, I'd say this is only part one of the success of the bonus. Yeah, you did right. I'll report back to my father. Oh, no, look at that. You have gained 1,000 XP, and you can see there we've got the right-hand side of the sword. So if we look on our map, there we go. Look at it on the map already. You can see that the bonus mission sword. Yeah, so when we complete this mission, of course, it's going to have the left-hand sword there, and that means we're going to have completed this fully. Oh, well done us. Didn't we do good?
So which way do we go now?
Yeah, good point. I think it'll probably, this meets up probably back where we were. Yeah, well, this looks
like it loops back around.
Yeah, going past the encampment here. Oh, no, this is a different place. Oh, look!
This is a different way.
This is where the loot is. There we go. I can finally pick up my ram's hammer. Wow, so a double bonus there. Not only do we actually complete the bonus, but then, oh, look, I can see you got stalker armor put aside for Reggie there.
For me.
And look, it's the overbridge. That is fantastic.
It's the bridge.
Oh, this is great because it doubles back, and of course there is the other loot that we can pick up as well, including 14 gold coins, and of course that never goes astray. Oh, what's going on?
No.
We're getting attacked again from above.
We are. There's some Charr up on a cliff again.
Oh, good Lord. Wow. Gosh, it's so complex, isn't it? It's just incredible. I love it.
It is. It's quite a labyrinth, this one.
Yeah. Gosh, I hope we finish it in time for this episode as well. Imagine if it spanned across 3. It's
that
huge.
could be scary.
Yeah. Alright, time for some heals. Doing too much fighting, not enough healing, and of course my primary role being healer.
Stefan's getting a little bit low there.
Yeah, so we'll fix him up. And of course that makes sense given that he is actually the tank. So it's good that he's taking a beating, because of course it means that the rest of us in the party are not. And that is the role of the tank, of course. Alright, wow, we've got a nice view out there as well as some beam going up into the sky, but looks like a dead end, doesn't it? Yep.
It does, yep. Keep on following around this path.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll loop up back with where we were. I'm hoping.
I'm not sure. It's like I keep on going past and seeing colours, but they actually are dead. Ooh.
Yeah, they're dead ones.
Bosses.
Oh, this is where we... Yeah, you're right. So this is where we took the fork in the road before. So, yeah. Okay, this is good, I think.
There we go. Just get...
Ouch.
Little down. He seems to be, passing a bit of help on to people. Don't need that.
Once again, folks, Reggie doing the right thing there, calling out the target, and doing the right thing for a leader of the party, making sure that we're concentrating on the right mob. So it does pay if you're...
I see a wreckage down here.
Oh, a wrecked catapult.
It says wrecked catapult.
Yeah, what on earth is that? All right, well, you can have the pleasure of clicking on that. Oh! Crafting material assigned to you.
Crafting materials.
So it was basically a chest, effectively, I guess. Sort of a loot chest.
Yeah.
Right, so
there are some Charr up here. There. Yep, they've noticed us running by.
Do you know what? I think
have
actually
to do the old attack from below.
Yeah, we're actually doubling back too, so I think we need to go back around to the left there too. Because I was wrong before. Up ahead, if we carry on to the right there, that is where we were before. Come on, get yourself some heals. Come on, Sambo. Wow, they are rough.
You let your health get down a bit, don't you?
Yeah, I think I got down to about 5 health. So, yeah. I'm living on the edge.
They have come around the corner here.
Yeah, they keep going out of line of sight. There we go. Cleaned up nicely. Yeah, alright, now we're heading in the... Oh, are we heading in the right direction, or is this a dead end? Oh, it is.
This looks to be a dead end.
Well, I am completely lost now.
Well, I think as long as we don't actually walk on the exact ant trail that we came in on,
then,
we're exploring new bits and still could be going the right way.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
Going this way, we are going on new land here.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. Although up ahead you can see that boss that we downed before, and we know that road leading up...
Yeah, but we were on...
Well,
we may have been attacking it from below?
Well, I think...
above?
Well, I think that this road actually leads to the bonus mission. Yeah, look at our ant trails. So unless it... Can we veer off somewhere?
Oh, that's...
No. Oh, wow. So we know not to go that way. Wow, this is tough. Alright, so it's got to be back over this way, surely.
Yes,
it must
well,
be.
I shall follow
you. I don't think it can be any other way.
Yeah.
Now, have we been under the... You can see the ruins of the old wall coming up ahead of us. We haven't been through those yet, have we?
I don't think so, but we went under there because there was the catapult wreckage, but I thought it was a dead end.
Yeah, oh look, it actually does carry on by the looks of things over here.
Ah, down here, yes.
Okay, so we missed that before. Good to know, good to know.
Nicely spotted, Sambo.
There we go. In fact, I can see that Great Northern
Wall. That
Wall.
sounded like a compliment.
Yeah, no, it's alright, I didn't take it as one. There we are, look, there's the Great Northern Wall. Wow. Very cool.
And more wreckage.
Yep. And what do we get there? Oh, for you. Nice, some glittering dust. Oh, wow, look at those effigies there.
Great Northern Wall.
Look at this is amazing.
Wow.
Wow, look, the scale of this game just totally blows me away. I mean, look how huge that wall is. It really, really honestly does feel like a massive, massive big structure, which of course it is. And of course we've got the old battleground down here in front. Look how many Charr are down there in the basin. That is just, oh wow. Blows me away, it really does, Reggie.
A lot of Charr.
It's incredible. And look right over here as well, we've got Charr. I'm going to ping them on the map.
Actually, I'm starting to remember this game.
Oh!
This mission.
Is this where we have to actually use the catapults? Is that what you're thinking?
I think there was, yes, it was a case of we looked at all those Charr and went, there's no way we can attack them all, and I believe there's a little trick that will be coming up.
Yeah.
Where we don't have to actually attack all of them.
Yeah, I think you're dead right, because I'm getting a flood of memories now back from, years ago when I ran this mission. Way back in the day, and of course it's lots of fun. If I'm thinking what you're thinking, look at those burning, that's amazing, isn't it? They are just,
I'm just going to go,
looks incredible.
There's behind us, there's actually some more Charr. I'm just going to take these ones out.
Yeah, that's good thinking. You
If
can see
you'll,
there we go, she's pinged on the mini-map there.
Humour me here.
Yep, and that is very good thinking. And of course you can see all these red dots on our mini-map. We definitely want to get rid of them. Got to give
a lot of red dots.
A lot of red dots. Give our fighter henchman there a bit of a heal. But it's just, isn't it incredible? The view here, the scale of things, it's just amazing. I'll never get over it, I don't think. Not ever. Right, Hello Kitty needing a bit of a heal there. And of course you can see Reggie there with her bone horrors conjuring up the undead, if you like, I guess. Hey, here's some more over here.
Now we've got a wrecked catapult with an arming crank.
Aha! Salvage the arming crank. There you go. So you can see there. Look at that. Reggie has actually picked up an object there. So that we know, Reggie. I definitely know what that is, having done it before. I know what you're going to use that for.
Once I take these Charr out.
Yes, and of course you have to drop the item that you've... there it is, she's dropped it behind us. You can't fight while you're holding an item, which makes sense.
I believe you can still use spells. If you're a spell caster, you can use spells, but you can't use your basic weapon.
Yeah, which does make total sense, because you've got your hands busy.
Seem to remember.
Well, you can't have be holding one thing and shooting bow and arrow at the same time, for example. So that definitely makes sense. Right, Hello Kitty needing a couple of heals there. And of course, if they're taking damage, that's a good thing. Hello Kitty and the fighter henchmen, because they're doing their job, which is great. Here's another wrecked catapult here, some more loot. Maybe I'll get some this time, who knows? No, it's for Reggie again. A hand axe. Just look at that view. What an incredible vista.
And there's also a salvaged release lever.
Ah.
So I can't carry both.
Alright, I'll pick up one of these. And I can see, I think there's an NPC. I'm going to ping him on the map. Can you see where I've pinged there? So we have to come back around.
I can.
I don't think...
And there's another wrecked catapult here.
Alright, gosh, it's
wreckage.
A huge big landscape, isn't it? When you consider where we came from... Oh, that's a restraining bolt. That's something different again. Alright, so I think we have to go see our NPC. Oh, look out. Here comes some Charr.
Well, how about we leave the things all in the one place?
Yep, good idea.
So we know where to come to.
That is a very good idea.
And then see if our NPC will give us some further instructions.
I like the way you think. I like the cut of your jib, miss. Thank goodness someone on the team's got some brains. I don't know what a jib... Oh, actually, I do know what a jib is. A jib is a sail on a boat, believe it or not. But I like the cut of your jib is an old saying. Saying that you like the way you think.
Yeah. Good on you, old man.
Whatever. I'm young at heart, that's all that counts. Alright, now, I think our NPC is up here. Here he goes. Siege Master Lorma.
And there's a heap of Charr. Oh, there's Charr standing right there.
I dare not help you with the Charr so near. They'll kill me for sure. So once again, Reggie is dead right. We've got to knock these guys out first, I think, before we'll be able to speak to him. And we've got a boss. And I know for a fact then, Reggie, that seeing as he's green, that means he's a ranger. How did I do?
Well, he's dark green. I believe he's a necromancer.
Oh! Actually, you're right. He's actually casting. Oh, so after all that, I didn't do very well at all, did I? Whoops. Oh, well.
No, you still got it wrong.
Still got it wrong.
Oh.
All right, lots of goodies to
Okay,
pick
now
up
he's
here.
got a asterisk above his head.
Oh, has he?
He's willing
Okay.
to talk to us.
Just picking up some stuffs. Oh, you're dead right. There we go. All right, let's have a chat to Siege Master Lorma. Oh, cutscene.
Damn Charr snuck up while I was repairing this trebuchet. It's missing a release lever, a restraining bolt, and an arming crank. Search the other wrecked trebuchets to find those 3 pieces and bring them to me. If you do, I can fix this little lovely, and we'll give those Charr a taste of their own filth. To activate the trebuchet after it's fixed, pull the lever once to load it, and once again to fire it. Anything under its blast will get blown to bits. But hurry! More Charr come through the wall every minute.
And there we go. So not only were you right, Reggie, about finding another way to deal with those hundreds of mobs out there, but how cool is it that in a mission such as this, that it actually has these scripted events, basically, that add something a bit different to do. And of course, in this case, we've got to go and collect the parts, which Reggie has very cleverly made us put all in one place. So I like your idea there. Saves us running around.
Do you know what I've noticed? I picked up one of the things, and what it actually did is, in my skills along the bottom, it actually sort of crossed out the ones that I won't be able to use, but the spells, my necromancer spells, I could still use. So the things that used my bow, the skills I have to use my bow, get blacked out.
So you know that there's no point actually trying to use them because they require an equipped bow.
Yes.
Right, that's a really nice little touch, isn't it? That's great. Saves a lot of confusion. No, that's a great idea.
I went up the wrong path. Yeah.
You did. All right, so you can see there, Reggie.
I started to go up to the wrong path. There
Reggie's delivered all of these, and look at that. We've got a massive big. Look at that. That is awesome. We've got a trebuchet now. So, Reggie, I think the honour belongs to you for the first shot because, of course, you've done so well in this episode. Let's let Reggie do it, and we'll stand back here and see what happens as she pulls the lever. So, Reggie, when you are there, you go. You can see the lever going down. The trebuchet getting ready to fire. You can see it's going to flip over the back there.
Has taken.
Oh, look at that. It's got a fiery
view of this.
Fiery something in it. And it's been flung. Oh. Yeah, do you want to fire it again? Because I missed that.
Yeah,
let's see
what didn't do anything.
See what effect it has. There we go. It's firing. Oh, so you got to pull it once to arm it, and then pull it again to throw it. By the looks of things. And oh, boom! Look at that. It took out. It took out about 20 of them. It's amazing. So there we go. Once to arm it, you can see it arming up there, and it gets the big fiery mass put in it, and then hopefully Reggie will trigger it once more. There we go, and off it goes, and flying through the air will be a big molten ball. There it is, coming down, and boom! Look at that. All right, let's have a go. That's awesome.
I think we got them all.
Yeah, we'll give it another go though, just for safe measure. There it is, arming up.
I'm going to watch it from this angle.
Yeah, it's very cool. And there we go, all ready to rock. Here we go. Woohoo! It's awesome, isn't it? It's so big. And there it goes, down. Lovely. Alright, so I think now we have to try and push our way through up towards the wall, don't we? I think.
Well, it says push back the invading forces. That's what still is the mission objective, but I think the invading forces have been quite nicely pushed,
squished.
So maybe we just need to get to the wall ourselves.
Yep, I think you're dead right there. And once again, how big is this? Oh, look at that, we've got an Escalon chest. Have you got a key?
I do, and I'm contemplating using it.
I would. Go on,
there we
do
go.
it.
Can you see what I've got?
Oh, look, whoa! Look at that, it's a purple unidentified wand. And that was assigned to Reggie. Congratulations, you got yourself an epic. Nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
I can't use that weapon in this current profession, but
that's okay. You'll be able to put it.
It's still nice to have.
Yeah, because you can, of course, pop that in your chest and use that. Now, how on earth do we get down there? I've got a funny feeling from memory.
Well,
yeah, it's over that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think I see a path down, and there are Charr on the other side.
I'm still.
But they won't be nearly as hard to take out as those masses
that massive
we
group. No, you're right.
exploded.
How fun is it? It's just so cool that there's all these different things to do. And of course, still ogling at the scale of the wall here. I mean, when you think about it, this is just one mission map. And it's just huge. It's so sprawling. And if you look on the map there, you can see where we've come in this mission. It's just an absolute amazing size. And of course, full of all sorts of labyrinths. And of course, the
I've
scripted
just
event.
noticed,
Yeah,
just to interrupt you,
as always.
I'm holding down control, and the other side of the wall, it looks like there's a heap of mobs.
Oh, hang on.
So if you hold down
Oh,
control...
yes. Look at that over by the main gate
Yeah.
there. Charblade Warrior, etc., etc. Wow. Alright, folks, so, and this is good timing because we're coming up on the end of our episode in terms of timing, just as we make it to our objective, which is, of course, the fact that we've pushed back these invading Charr and this incredible scenery. Absolutely striking skyline there. The whole area bathed in a red light.
They're all
and there's a whole
they're all
heap of
coming
them.
at us.
Yikes, there are
I don't know
tons
if
of
we're
them.
supposed to...
Ah!
Oh, get back to the catapulting thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if we're meant to draw them out.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Oh
We've
my
lost-
lord,
we've
there's a
lost
whole
our
bunch
mage.
of them. They're following us. This is like the Great Northern Wall all over again. And I'm not going to heal
It
our
is.
henchmen. They can take the brunt of the damage. Wow, there's a whole lot following us. Fortunately, our henchman is coming. I can heal him. Thank goodness for that. But we did lose
Hopefully
our
we
mage,
can-
unfortunately.
Yeah, hopefully we can use the catapult again on them.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
remember
if it
this
reaches
bit.
that far. Look, tell you what, if you don't mind, I'll stay down here so I can keep an eye on things and see if it reaches that far. But I've got a funny feeling that it won't. And that we actually just have to either try and avoid or attack all of these guys. Oh, I'm being attacked now. Yikes.
Oh, well, get out of the way.
I'm coming.
I'm just gonna keep on firing this
Yes, please.
catapult and see if I can.
Alright, I'm going to try and knock this Charr off.
It just keeps on going in the same area.
Yeah, alright, so obviously for those distant Charr, we're just going to have to battle it out, let's say. Alright, thank you very much. You came to the rescue there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is going to work. Maybe we came round the wrong way? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think you're right in that we head over this way, but I think we can actually cut across here somewhere. No? Huh.
Well, wait a minute. Instead of going like along the wall I did before, what if we just sort of go through the...
towards the centre, I reckon, and hit them front on. I think, yeah. Because going behind the wall
there are
seemed to
going to
sort
be
of...
people screaming at their computer screens going, no, you're going the wrong way.
Look what I've found up here. Come up, come up, come up. You know what? They probably were screaming at us because I've just found something.
What have you found?
A firing lever.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. Look at that. I bet you that... Yeah, look at this. The trebuchet is arming. And hopefully it's going to take out all those Charr. Can we see something coming down?
Oh, we just... Yeah, well, see, we came round the back of this.
There it goes, there it goes. Boom! Look at that!
Oh, of course.
Took them all out. Alright. That was a lucky find, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh, well, that's
Bit of a
okay.
worry.
Oh, there it is. Goes down again, just to be sure. One more for good measure. Lovely.
Okay, so shall we head back and see if any more come,
Yeah.
or have we got the lot?
Well, there's a couple over the side there. Just those ones, but I think we can take them
There
on.
is.
I reckon.
Yep. I think you may be right. Oh, there is actually. There's more than just
Yeah,
those
hopefully
three. but
only a couple
hopefully
of
they
them
won't
will
join the
aggro, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I must admit, even though there's been lots of forces coming at us in this particular run, it's actually been paced really well. Like, just speaking for a moment about the design of this particular encounter, or the whole mission, it's actually really well paced, because there's been bits that have been nice and easy, but there's also been bits where they ramp up the pressure just so that you can't sort of do it in your sleep, you know what I mean? And I actually really enjoy that. I like a challenge. I don't like it when it's ridiculous and over the top.
There has been a few episodes where we've been just inundated and not being able to, take 2 seconds to breathe.
Yeah, whereas this it's just piled on the difficulty just at a nice pace, a nice clip, as they say. It just keeps things interesting, keeps things a challenge. I like it. All right. And there's another Ascalon chest over there as well. Good Lord, they're really rewarding us, aren't they? It's good.
Well, I have another key, but I don't know if I want to use them all at once.
It's a tough decision, isn't it? Because, of course, you could always wait till later on in the game when there's probably even better things to pick up.
Well, as we move through the different areas, though, do we still use Ascalon keys, or do we use different keys?
That's a very good point, actually. It's a very good point. So maybe it is something that you have to use up here because they'll be of no use later on.
You know what? I'm going shopping.
Oh, I've got a key, apparently. Oh, and it's a Grimcester, and it's for me. Ooh.
Wait a minute. My key gets a drop for you?
Yes, thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, that's just wrong, wrong, baby. Wrong.
Well, actually, do you know what's really wrong? And that is, guess what I don't have? Oh dear. I don't have, I'm just trying to find where it is. Where'd the Grimcester go? Where did it actually go? Did I pick that up?
You did pick it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But I'm just actually...
You don't have an identification kit, do you?
I know, that's what it is. It's unidentified, and I don't have the kit. What a moron. What an absolute moron.
Oh, man.
I'll have to wait till we get back to town. Oh, dear.
Now,
well.
I'm just having a look.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, look at that. We completed it. We completed it with 2 swords, 1 skill point, and 1,000 experience. Sorry to interrupt you there, Reggie, but of course it's important to remember, folks, that you do get a skill point as well when you complete a mission.
The time for action has come. No more cowering behind this wall. From now on, we take the fight to our enemies.
Prince Rurik! Prince Rurik!
What is it?
Prince Rurik! We are victorious, but it has cost us greatly. During their retreat, the Charr took prisoners. Several of our wounded have been carried off.
Ascalons will live in fear of these beasts no more. We march to the north to free our brothers and take back that which has been taken from us.
It's very cool, isn't it, Reggie? I love the storyline. Now, I'm very sorry I interrupted you before. What were you saying?
No, that's all right. Interrupt for a cutscene. I actually can cope with that. I was just saying, just as we were coming around the corner where that purple boss was, which a purple boss, by the way, would be Mesmer.
Right.
It actually looked like, remember the outpost we started in to do the Great Northern Wall mission? It actually looked like they'd recreated that, but not as an outpost as part of that mission. Because if I look on my mini-map, it was in the same area.
Right. I think you're dead right. And of course that falls in line with what we've always said about Guild Wars in terms of the consistency. As the game goes through and as you age through the game, as events happen, it actually keeps them there. And it's all, I think it's basically what we're talking about is continuity, isn't it? It's just fantastic. So good pick up there. And of course, here we are. We're at our new outpost. We're at a place called the Frontier Gate, and you can see that's appeared here on our mini-map. And you can see where we've made it all the way north from Fort Ranik, right up there. It took us 2 episodes to get to the top. Again, that's just one mission. So much content in this game, but how amazing does that look?
It is a lot of land that we've covered.
It is a lot. And I just can't believe how awesome it looks here with the wall. I mean, we were looking at it from afar before, but now we're right up here, right up against it. And of course, we can see that there's people here.
Right up on top of the wall, nearly.
Yeah. We've got ourselves a quest here. Warmaster Rygan. It looks like... What do we got? We've got a couple of missions here. So I'm going to pick these up, actually. Frontier Gate Fugitives. What does he want us to do? Must be within the eastern frontier, or perhaps as far south as Pockmark Flats. Will you find these 2 and bring them to justice? Right, let's definitely accept that one. Have a look on the map where it is. Oh, look at that. If you look on your map, Reggie, it's actually going to take us over to the east, which, you know what, I don't remember much about the east, and I can see it's all covered up on our map there, so that's going to be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting.
It is, yeah.
And the ruins of Sirmia, we've got to pursue the fleeing Charr into the ruins of Sirmia, follow the road from the Frontier Gate to Sirmia, which is another new place we need to go, to rejoin the prince and rescue those carried off by the Charr. So let's accept that one, and again, have a look on our map and to see where that is, and that's going out towards the eastern frontier.
They look like they're both in the same area.
Yeah. So that is very cool, and fortunately in this area we seem to have a Zunlai storage chest, and fortunately through here, look at that, a nice merchant, so I can of course buy myself a nice identification kit. There we go, buy that one. Good lord. So let's see, where did it put it? There it is. So we'll pop that in our front little bag there. Actually, let's salvage off here. There we go. We'll pop that in the back, and we'll put our salvage bag up the front. And finally, hopefully I can actually, if I can find it, there we go, Grimcester, finally identify this nice purple item here. What is it? It is, it requires death magic and hexing, so unfortunately it's not for my...
That would be a necromancer skill,
yeah,
yep.
Necromancer, yeah. Now, I was going to say, you're half necromancer, but it's not really of any use to you, is it? Because you don't really
because I use a bow and arrow, and that's a 2-handed weapon, so...
Yeah, so that's not really going to be of much assistance to you. Got some other gear here.
I have to say, though, that run, I made sure my bags were empty when I started,
Yep.
and they are full now.
Yeah, isn't it good? I mean, there's so many reasons for doing runs, of course. As you saw at the end there, just before the cutscene, when we actually completed the mission for real, you saw we got a whole bunch of XP. We got ourselves a skill point, and of course we got the bonus rewards as well. So you get a whole bunch of stuff. It's well worth doing these missions. And of course, Reggie, they're repeatable as well, aren't they?
They are. Unlike the quests, the missions are definitely repeatable.
Yeah, there you go. So, endless fun there. Now, before we go, let's have a look in our K screen. And you can see here through leveling and through doing the missions that I've got 5 unused points. I absolutely need to start taking points out of things that I'm not using. Like, for example, you can see I do have...
Yeah, you keep on getting flack for those in the comments.
Don't I? I know. And it's because I've got a point into illusion magic. I'm going to take that out right away. I do need to keep domination magic here because I do have a domination skill that I use. Whoops. Let's go over and see Reggie. And smiting, protection. Let's have a look. What have I got? Okay, healing. I use healing. That's very clear that I use healing. Domination, smiting, and that's it. So I can get rid of protection, and I can keep divine favor because, of course, divine favor affects all of our skills. Healing, smiting, and domination. Let's have a look here. Yep, they're the 3 that I want. So, I guess I should put some points into healing if I can, shouldn't I? Because that's going to be my main... In fact, that used up all of my skill points. So, there we go. That was nice and easy. Alright, well, I won't put everyone through the boredom of me going through my bags and salvaging and identifying everything. But, Reggie, I think congratulations to us. We made it to a new outpost. We actually finished Fort Ranik for once. Yay us!
Yay!
We actually followed up on a promise, and it looks like we got lots of exciting quests over in some unexposed land over in the eastern frontier there. That's something I don't know about you, but I honestly have no clue what's over there because I can't remember ever questing over there.
No, I can't remember it either.
I wonder if it's new.
Well, I mean, look at us. We only just remembered what this quest had to be, the basis of this quest sort of when we nearly finished it. And even then, we still couldn't remember the whole thing. So
that's right, with the trebuchets there. But gosh, it was a lot of fun. So that was 2 episodes well spent. Totally enjoyed myself. And of course, the more I do things like this, the more I realise what a great game Guild Wars is and how much I've missed playing it. So certainly, folks, if you can find it on a bargain price at a store, or indeed on Steam, it's still a bargain on Steam. I think, Reggie, you can get the trilogy for about $30 now, I think. Is that right?
That would make sense that it is, yeah. It is sort of becoming a lot more...
It's a lot more affordable, isn't it, for all 3?
Yeah, definitely on Steam, the trilogy and then Eye of the North as a package, sort of, it is quite affordable.
Yep, I mean, I think the normal Guild Wars Prophecies is about $19.95 US, but, once again, folks, if you haven't picked it up, Trilogy contains not only what Reggie and I are playing now, which is now called Guild Wars Prophecies, it's basically the first part of Guild Wars before the other packs came out, but the Trilogy also contains Guild Wars Factions and, of course, Guild Wars Nightfall, and there are just hundreds and hundreds of hours of content in both of those. So, for $29.95, no, we don't work for ArenaNet, no, we don't work for Steam, we're not trying to sell it, but for goodness sake, for $29.95, which, Reggie, I mean, when was the last time you went to the movies? I mean, last time I went with 2 people, it cost about $45. By the time you got tickets and an ice cream, you're almost up to $50, I reckon.
Yeah, no, well, I tend to only ever go to the movies on the cheapy days, and even then it's a little bit extravagant.
Well, it's still like $30 even then. So, I mean, there you go. If you think of it in those terms, an hour and a half at a movie for between $30 and $50 versus, $29.95 for... Well, look at us, Reggie. For so far 6 years of entertainment, and there's no sign of slowing down. I mean, that's a bargain.
Also commenting, there's someone who was commenting on the videos about they had the trilogies, and I actually said to them, well, look, you can, if you get a little bit bored with Prophecies and sort of the landscape and all that, you can jump over to Nightfall or Factions, create a new character, run in that for a bit, go back to Prophecies, because they are games unto themselves. You don't have to finish Prophecies to be able to then play in those games. That is a great
point. That is such a good point. And of course, you did right. The scenery in each one, the locale and the settings, and indeed the lore and the culture are so different between them. With Factions, of course, being very Oriental, and Nightfall being very what I like to call African. You can actually mix it up, like you say, and also you're dead right. You don't have to finish one before getting to the other. They start with a level 1 character on each of the expansions, so you can do that and hop between it and definitely not get bored. Not that you're going to get bored in Guild Wars anyway. But anyhow, folks, there you go. Hop out and buy it if you haven't. Highly recommend it. And of course, the other big thing, Reggie, that I know is a big thing for you and for a lot of people too, the one thing that Guild Wars doesn't have, and that is a sub, of course. You don't have to pay monthly.
Yes.
So once you've bought it, that is it.
So you don't feel obliged to have to get the hours in to play if you can't get there.
That's right. You're not obliged to, because you've paid up front for it. That's it. Whether you play once a month, once a year, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be here. So there we go, folks. I certainly hope you enjoyed that episode there, making our way all the way to the Frontier Gate here. Thanks, Reggie, once again for joining us, giving up your precious time as always. And thank you guys at home for watching. I certainly hope you'll join us in the next episode. And of course, until then, it's me, Sambo, Seraphis Heals a lot, and Reggie saying take care. We'll see you later, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.